What
That's
do you
right.
get if you cross a 17-16 lead at the Detroit Lions and 33 seconds left on the clock?
I see it as a masterclass by a world class quarterback, probably one of the best in the NFL to get your team up the pitch for a winning position. To be honest,
Correct. Kirk Cousins has done bits in the fourth quarter. 19-17 Vikings. Probably most would say not their best performance, but they turned up when it mattered. Moving the Lions to 0-5. 0-5 at this point. Is there any hope? Adam, tell me.
They're playing well, but I think they're just a cursed franchise, aren't they? They're just. I thought
mate.
that the play calling was brave at the end when they got the 2 points to take the lead, but then your offense does that, and it was actually smart play calling. But then your defense, all they've got to do is put enough pressure on Kirk Cousins and then receivers, but they left the middle of the field wide open to set up the field goal. And it's just you can't coach that. It's basic defending that the secondary just got to stay back, like even if it's double coverage. But there was just none of that, and it's just a disaster for the Lions. It really is. I think no hope.
Kirk Cousins showed golf levels. I mean, you've got to think towards the end of the game, DeAndre Swift, I don't know if you see it, literally bulldozes his way through to get them to within a fingernail of finally winning a game. And they just capitulate. Like, it's not even possible how they've managed to lose this game. I can't.
They will win one. It will happen. It will happen.
What, this year?
I don't see them winning a game for at least the next 5 weeks.
I can't remember who they've got next week, but I'll give them the win.
Is that a spire? No, in all seriousness, I think, fair play to the Vikings. They turned up when they needed to. Kirk Cousins showed golf levels. And unfortunately, if you leave them any space, 33 seconds being that space at the end of a game with two timeouts, you're only asking for trouble. You're going 17-16, you still lose that game. You've only got yourselves to blame. And that's all I've got to say. So nothing else. Vikings move to 2-3. Lions, just eject yourself from the NFL at this point.
I think they need a bit more respect. The issue is against the Ravens, they lost by a dodgy call when they should have won. It should have been a penalty flag on 4th and 19. Yes, they still
got to defend that though, Jamie. You can't be conceding
possession. Can't rely on dodgy officiating.
Well, no, you should be able to, but that's New York for you. And then, they go to Vikings again. We don't expect them to win. That's why we all back the Vikings, and they made it closer than I expected. But 54-yarder. They can go either way. But unfortunately for Detroit,
I mean, to be honest, Vikings were helped out massively by the kick-in, and they're not good. I don't think they're going to come closer to winning a game without winning a game, to be honest. So it's got to come from somewhere. I don't see it happening anytime soon. In the last podcast, I called them the Detroit Lambs, and they'll remain that way for the next week, as far as I'm concerned. Prove me wrong.
I think the issue is that you think, could a performance like that, where they so nearly won it, will that galvanise or will it destroy them? And I feel it's going to be the latter. I think that's the scary thing, is that you convert your 2 points with such little time left. I think majority of teams you'd back to at least defend that, because there's so much of the field the Vikings have got to use up, and against the Lions you've always got a chance. So even with literally 5 seconds left, you could probably get away with a wildcat or just a Hail Mary, because it's a Detroit Lions. They're just one of them teams. They're just the whipping boys of the NFL, and it will stay that way.